Hi. So, yeah, the medicine that you eat or digest or whatever you want to call it, obviously they're not helping. So I can't go around and tell you all the types of things that, you could do to supplement for the medicines your doctors are giving you. And I'm not saying that, actually no, I am saying. I'm saying they are completely wrong and your body can heal itself. It just needs the right materials, of course. So as anything, there's always a deeper meaning. That's with everything. We all know that. It's just common knowledge that is left unsaid. And we probably all know that your body can heal itself. Just don't want to believe it because, oh hey, that means I have to change the way I eat? What? I need to go to the store and buy all of these natural things so my body can heal itself. Oh, I can't do that. I'd rather live with cancer. Are you kidding me? There's a reason people don't want you to know this. You know why? Because, there's a guy named Dr. Sabi. And there's a girl from TLC who wore a patch on it. I can't remember what her name was called, though. But she got killed, too. You know why? Because they were trying to tell you that, oh, hey, they could kill cancer, diabetes, AIDS. But why on earth would they be killed? I have no idea. Oh, possibly because less ka-ching, more people happy, more people living. And they've already told you that the world is overpopulated. They already told you they're running down on what's called food. And yet, you being healthy, you being able to heal yourself, means more population. The longer people live, that means more people are eating food. No can do, sister, no can do. So, I'm here to tell you how you can heal your body. So there are different types of people that will actually break it down for you. And they will go through all of the different things like, oh hey, I need vegetables. Oh hey, you need fruits. Now, for those of you who aren't active, and this, I'd say kids, eat your fruits. But, kids always on nowadays, okay? So, and the adults are the ones that are actually busting their tails. So, adults eat your fruits, kids stay away from it if you're active, okay? Because the fruits aren't necessarily bad for you because bananas are getting, watermelons, okay? Watermelons, I don't know how many of you remember this, but decades ago, okay, obviously I wasn't alive then, but decades ago, okay, there used to be a time where watermelons were juicy, where they were nice, when they were sweet, okay? I want to go back to that time, okay? I'm tired of going in the store, okay, and saying, oh, hey, I'm getting myself a watermelon, okay? But then when I go home and I crack open that watermelon, it is dry, okay? It tastes bitter, okay? It is awful. Okay, and then you have these white seeds that come out. So I don't know how many of you know this, but white isn't a color, okay? When you see white, that means there is nothing in it, okay? Black is a color because it absorbs all over colors, therefore being a color. That's why they say when it's hot outside, you might not want to wear black. When it's cold outside, you might want to wear black because that sunlight, you see that sunlight that's coming on? When it's cold outside, you wear black, and it attracts the sunlight, okay? It absorbs it, therefore making your body heat, hot, blah, blah, boom, blah, boom, blah, blah, shit. See, it doesn't matter that I don't have my, oh, shit, those cameras all jacked up and whacked up. Okay. Then when you wear white outside, light colors, okay? See, and all y'all here want to say that black isn't a color. Black is nothing. Black is evil. Let me ask you a question. And now I'll get back to what I was saying before. Because I always seem to go into this. Because people have no idea how meaningful it is. Why do you call yourself black? Why do you call yourself white? Why do you call yourself any freaking race? I mean, that just begs the question. Oh, you see my little gold chain in my hair there. Okay, hold up. Fake sneeze, okay. Back to it, okay? There's Dr. Gordo? Dr. Zudo? I don't know. There's type of healthy eating. And for those of you who say, oh, I can just eat bread. Bread's not healthy. You know how bread is made, okay? There are things like the keto diet if you still want your meats. If you don't want to become a vegan, because being a vegan isn't healthy either, okay? When they tell you healthy, they're just telling you that so you don't dig deeper and actually find out how healthy you can actually be, okay? And sure, it may be disgusting for a little bit, but guess what? Would you rather get accustomed to something that's, bitter, and then eventually find it sweet than you usually would, as if it were to be cake. That is basically your death sentence, okay? Or would you rather, when you push out kids, to give them something that they can grow old and healthy with? Because, you're thinking, I just give them this burger every once in a while. This is no big deal. No, it is a big deal. You know why? Because McDonald's is fake food, and y'all know it's McDonald's that serves fake food. Y'all still go to McDonald's to buy stuff, and that's why McDonald's is in business. FDA doesn't care. You know why? FDA doesn't care because you get cockroaches in your freaking ketchup or something like that, and then they mask these names on them like, glycerin, da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, glycerin is actually okay. You just get random names, baby. And then you're like, this must be one of those chemicals. Let me ask you a question, okay? And this is just me spinning out, like, what comes to mind when I hear, like, first of all, kids, we go after what we see, obviously, until we form our own minds of our own, and, we, step above that age difference. We step above, the guidelines, the things that are set, as I said in my last video, as robo-kids. We copy you. Most of the time, that's what's going to happen. Subconsciously or not, we do copy you. You know why? Because we chose you to be our parents. You chose for us to be your children. Our personality is bing, bang, boom, baby. You can't change us. I mean, you can brainwash us, but eventually that personality is going to seep out, and then it's like, eventually your kids are going to step out of you, okay? They're not going to be you anymore. They are going to be them. And maybe like, hey, that's rude, but it's just, they're going to be them. They're going to have their own way of thinking. And their own way of thinking isn't going to be your thinking. At all. Possibly not even close. So here's my question for you. For all of you who have kids, by giving your kids these meals like, hey, eat some bread, okay? Now, bread is unhealthy because of the way it's made. When you digest your bread, it turns to sugar. Sugar, okay, which causes obesity, which causes fatness. And did you know that sugar causes cancer? What? Not a lot of videos out there like that. You know why? Because sugar causes cancer. Okay, that piece of cake that I am giving my child because they were such a good kid. The heck? I mean, I love cake too. Actually, no, I don't. I kind of quit on cake. Cake has lost its flavor for me. It is not as appealing as it used to be when I was younger. This is a 13-year-old saying this, okay? 13-year-old says, I do not like cake. Okay, I do not like cake. I don't like pies. I don't like ice cream. I like cookies though, and I don't like candy as much. Like, chocolate is just unappealing. And you know what? It's probably this. I have no idea. It's probably the spiritual thing, huh? I don't know. But you obviously pop in the shower for a reason. So you also know that, hey, the medicines probably aren't that good for me. Okay? Here's the thing. You take medicines for years, but then you come back with the same disease. You come back. So you got a cold, right? You go to the doctor. You get medicine for that cold. But then not even a few years, okay? Few days, few weeks, okay? Later, you have that same cold that you were supposed to be treated for when you went to the doctor and you paid all that money for him to tell you what you already knew and give you a little note for medicine, okay? They're all freaking out there. Oh, they done left. Okay? Now, here's the thing. If you know that chemicals are bad, okay, you see, this is just me, again, like I said earlier, because I didn't finish my sentence for that one, popping out the first thing, let me get something so I can, be, okay. Fragrance. Boom. Bethimethicone. Dimethicone. Bad for your hair, by the way. If you see that in shampoos, kick it out. Kick it to the curb. Because that's why my hair is damaged. And I'm getting it back to its original state. But you see these things, you're like, what the heck is this, okay? Obviously, it's some type of chemical. Obviously, it's not good for your body. But because the government doesn't want you to know that, you know what they do? Oh, let me tell you what they do. They come up with this whole vegan thing is healthier bread. Oh yeah, that's good for you. You just have to make it a certain way. Okay, no, it's not healthy. You know why? Because the way that bread is made, you know that you're probably not going to spend 10 to 15 hours cooking and growing every single thing in your freaking kitchen. You know that's not going to happen. You know that's probably not going to happen. You know why? The government knows that's probably not going to happen. Because they know that people are lazy. They know that they're raising lazy people, okay? You're not raising... I mean, you're helping. You're helping them raise lazy people. You're helping them raise robots. I mean, just being honest here, you are. The more you give your kids a phone, the more you stay on the phone instead of actually putting it down and having a conversation with your kid, instead of playing a game, oh, I don't know, instead of going hiking or getting outside with your kid, the more you are raising robots, the more you are raising lazy people. And who's to say you aren't lazy? But, you know, that's just my 3 cents. Who cares what I say? Because I'm a 13-year-old. Huh? Guess what? You're a something-year-old. I don't know how old you are, but obviously you press on this video, and if you're a kid, go get your guardian to watch this, okay? Because y'all eating, you take medicine upon medicine upon medicine upon medicine upon medicine. I hate this. And then it's like, why aren't I better? Oh, I don't know why you aren't better, okay? Because this stuff has chemicals in it. You go to the store, you buy cereal, okay? Cereal is grain, if you don't know that, okay? Just like the bread, it digests into sugar, okay? It has all this other stuff in it, but then you look at the ingredients, okay? And those of you who tease parents for going and looking at every single ingredient for the things that they buy, stop it, because that's not cute and that's not cool. You're just jealous because they have good common sense, okay? Like, they're looking at the ingredients because they feel like something is wrong with what they don't want to give their child something bad to eat, something bad to digest, okay? Something that will harm their body, something that they will get addicted to, okay? And it will be harder for them to come out of that. That's what they're doing. They're stopping their child from getting sick, whether they know the full details about what they are giving their child or not. And if you are one of those parents, congratulations, okay? You strove with your intuition, and that's why you did that. That's why I think you did that, okay? Because it's not saying the other parents who don't check all the ingredients don't care, but it's just like, I see some videos, okay? I see some people, like, people just making jokes like, type of shoppers. The parents are checking every single ingredient on the list, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Like, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. There's something wrong with the fact that people aren't checking every single ingredient on the list. They aren't checking what's going into their body. They aren't checking what's going into their kids' bodies, okay? The ones that they supposedly brought out of them or adopted, okay, or took from a shelter, and were supposed to bring up in a inviting, in a warm and a loving home. There is something wrong with that. Not something wrong with a parent who checks every single ingredient off of the list. And if you have a problem with that, if you are trying to get by the aisle, you know what you can say, excuse me. And I'm sure that they might move their cart. If they don't move their cart, then they're being rude. I mean, society came up with the guidelines, okay? You taught it to me. You taught it to TJ. You taught it to Jessica. You taught it to Keith. You taught it to Rose. You taught it to Wynn. You taught it to Derek, you taught it to everybody. Okay? You taught it to everybody. Taught it to Siri. And then, I get fired out with videos like these. I need to do more. Like, these are the bomb videos. Okay. And then you listen. Okay, but then those parents that check every single ingredient off of every single list, listen to the ones that aren't doing that. Why? But the thing is, there's a reason that you're doing that, and you may not consciously know it, but subconsciously you know that the stuff that you are about to give your child is disgusting, okay, for your bodies. You're like babies that die, okay? Years ago, people would look at that like, What the heck? That's not supposed to happen. You know why? Because they were giving natural things there. They were growing things from the yard, okay? And they were giving it. They were chopping it up. It doesn't matter if it tasted nasty, okay? It didn't matter if it was bitter, okay? Guess what? They liked it, okay? But until somebody came with the brilliant idea that we're going to give out poison. Yeah, okay? Here's another thing. Cigarettes. Y'all know what the government says, okay? The government said not that long ago that cigarettes were the bomb, okay? Cigarettes were healthy. Cigarettes were good. Take them. And now, all of a sudden, stay away from cigarettes. No vaping. Vaping is hard. Vaping is bad. Are you kidding me? But guess with those ads, guess how the funding is going for those ads? Oh, I don't know. There's cigarettes that are being sold. Guess what? If the government really didn't want you to have cigarettes, there wouldn't be cigarettes, okay? You could go to any freaking store in the United States, and you would not find a pair of cigarettes. You know why? Because they wouldn't want you to have it. Just like you have to dig really, really deep to figure out this type of stuff, that your body can heal itself. Just like when Dr. Sebi tried to come from that other place, I can't remember what it was. If you guys don't know who Dr. Sebi is, you better type it in. And don't tell me that, oh, I don't believe it's on YouTube. Oh, YouTube is wrong. Oh, Google's wrong. You spend hours on YouTube. I bet you. You spend hours on the freaking phone doing what? Playing games? Watching other people make YouTube videos, as in moi? But as in, like, you watch me and that's fine. I'm sure you're getting something out of it. You're either learning something or you're getting, like, whatever answers you need, hopefully. And I can make money off of that, but so what? Like, are you kidding me? I'd rather you go talk to your kid. I'd rather you go talk to that friend that you ditched a few years ago for wearing her hair like you. That's what I want you to do. Not, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the views. I appreciate you guys coming, and I appreciate you guys thumbing up, even though I don't get any of those. But human oh my God. See, this is the brainwash that I'm talking about, the programmation. People interaction, okay? Interact with people in your lives, okay? Interact. You know why? Because when you are 30, 40, 50-some years old and without kids, you're going to need those friends that are just a tad younger than you that can help you a bit to heal you, okay? You guys are going to need each other to cook for each other, okay? You guys are going to need your friends' kids, and you're going to need that friend to invite you over, okay? To have a sit-down meal, a homemade meal, a healthy meal may I add, and eat for each other, okay? Now, I can't remember if Dr. Zergo, okay, just, 18 minutes. Woo! You know this stuff gets me fired. You know, I just bam. And you know why this is in the denied rambles section, okay? Because nobody wants to hear it. Medicines don't work? No. But you do want to hear what's the thing that keeps popping up? And I don't understand why. Because I'm not interested. And I don't get it. It just keeps popping up on my Google. Like, I go into Google and it's there. Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse broke up. You're all interested in that. Otherwise, it wouldn't be popping up everywhere. Do I care? Well, obviously, you do. You believe it. Until the next time another ad pops up and says, Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse are back together. It was just a false mistake. Sure, we're all connected, but guess what? I bet you're not that connected, okay? I bet that those two people over there, okay, they're like, people want you to admire them. And I'm not saying that they do bad jobs. Like, I've seen Riverdale. They're good at what they do. They're good actors. I believe them. I believe the things that they're saying. I was like, oh yeah, cool. You're good. You're a good actor. Good for you. I'm sure that took some work. But other than that, I really don't care. And I highly doubt you do. I think that you're just in awe of, oh my God, a pop star. I've seen them on TV. Okay, A, you're a pop star too. You know why? Because when you die, I bet you there's going to be some people that are going to remember you for something. That's what makes you popular. That's why I think everybody is popular. But who cares what you think? Because, and here's the thing. Here's another thing. When stuff happens like, oh hey, I don't know, McDonald's serves fake food. This kid was raped by this pedophile teacher and he got let go, okay? You guys go back to social media. What were their names? Cole Sprouse and Lily Reinhardt. Or Ryan. I don't even know how to say her name, okay? That is how much I do not care. And I'm not trying to hate on them because I do think that we're all connected, but like I don't know them. I don't know them personally. Subconsciously, sure. Subconsciously, we know everybody. But consciously, I don't know them. I've never met them in this lifetime. I don't plan on meeting them. And I'm sure they could be really cool people. But guess what? People also deny the fact that people that you call pop stars or superstars or models or whatnot are really, there are a whole lot of pedophiles in the business. Everybody knows that. Nobody cares because you know why? You'd rather them make out those videos, those shows such as Riverdale and whatnot. Oh, I'm not saying they're pedophiles, by the way, because I don't know. I really don't. But you'd rather watch those videos as watch those videos, Riverdale and stuff, than actually get the pedophiles that are in the business raping those little kids that you see pop out in the scenes and then all of a sudden they're gone for so long. And I'm wondering, every time I see a kid, every time I see a TV show, and I can't, that is why I cannot, fall head over heels for these people, because their work, sure, it's fine. How does this go from medicine to pedophiles? Their work, sure, it's fine. You do good work. Okay, cool. I mean, but they could be using that popularity. Say, oh, hey, clean out the ocean or something like that. Or maybe that's just not their interest, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Which is why they're over there and you're all the way, they're here, okay? You're over there, okay? You're all the way on the other side of them. Instead of looking at what you really should be looking at, like, oh, hey, the medicines that your government is giving you. They're doctors. Those doctors that you trust so much, okay? They don't tell you about the natural ingredients because, I numbed it down to at least 3 reasons. They don't care. They care, but not enough. They don't know. Consciously. Okay? And either they care because, they don't care because, guess what? They're making a bunch of money. Or they don't care because, they have a family at home that they need help with so much. And you getting better, you never coming back to them, they wouldn't be able to feed their family. They wouldn't even be able to give their family what they want. Okay? And I bet you their family probably has the inside scoop if they know. Or, as I said before, the doctors, they don't know consciously. They don't. Why? Why don't they know? Because either they've never taken the time to look, or they don't want it to be true. Or, yeah, basically. That's why most people don't know about things. Because they don't take the time to analyze things, and sure, they'll be like, if I constantly analyze other people, what about me? Analyze yourself too. Think about this, okay? Every time you want to go get that cookie, every time you want to go get that lemon bite, they're sure, they're killer, okay? Sure, they're the bomb, baby. Sure, they are amazing, but guess what? You know what else is amazing? This life that you're living, this life that you chose. And it may not be good right now, but guess what? What is? What is good when you first get it? Watch, another person says cookies. Cookies aren't always good. You know why? You know how I know? Because if cookies were always good, then you wouldn't die because of them. And then you see those cookies, oh, have no sugar. Okay. When it says no sugar, that just means another thing was supplemented to give you that sweet taste. I hope I'm still recording. And you know that thing is not as healthy. Not at all. Worst. Okay? It's worst for you. Okay? And people go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get decaf, okay? I'm gonna get decaf because decaf is better than regular. No, decaf isn't better than regular. It's genetically modified organisms, okay? Genetically modified organisms. And y'all like, genetically modified organisms don't exist. Go ask your grandparents. Oh, they're dead. Why? Oh, I don't know, because maybe for all the people, you ever wonder why at 80-something years old people start dying off? At 70-something, at 60-something? That's mighty early, isn't it? There used to be a time where people used to live 1,000 years old. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon. You know why? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because this society, this generation, and even the last generation, the adults watching this is what I mean, do not want to evolve. They do not want to step in from, oh yeah, this place to that place, okay? They don't want to go higher. You know why? You don't want to go higher. You know why? Beats me. If I could, I'd take every single one of you. I'd be like, come on, let's go up here, okay? Let's head up this mountain, okay? Full blown, full speed ahead. But no, there's freaking chains pulling other people back, okay? You got snipers laying at the bottom and at the top of the mountain just like, for everybody that comes an inch close, okay? For everybody that comes freaking 20,000 yards close, okay? They're not even near the top of the mountain. But they get pretty close though. And you wonder why guns were made. I swear. You know what really sucks though? Like, let's get back to the watermelons. It needs to be black seeds, okay? Now, go ask your grandparents. When I say go ask your grandparents, I mean, a lot of them may have dementia, a lot of them may have Alzheimer's, all this other stuff, making them forget. Because that way you don't know what really happened years ago. Ooh, I like that. You don't know. We're all clueless, okay? We just haven't realized it yet. Each and every single one of you. So, that's just my 3 cents for today. Hope you learned something. Hope you will go and research, because I do not know the names, but I'm sure they were there. And I will figure them out, and I will leave them down in the comment, in the description box. Okay, there you go. Boom. Hasta luego. Tenga brillante día.